Hey guys, Sausage here. So I played the beta for Liminal Shroud and boy, I'm really excited for this game. It's a liminal space walking simulator, which if you don't know what that is, just go watch, basically anything about the Backrooms, but minus the Backrooms and minus the entities. Sometimes there are entities, but that's kind of the gist. You are walking in a liminal space. There's some tension. The vibe is just uncanny and creepy, and this is incredible. There are some puzzle mechanics to the game, such as one of the first ones being that you needed to find a red ball and then throw it into like a window area, and then that would open the door. But you also have to navigate some mazes. There's one room where you have to turn on radios. That one is currently being tweaked a little bit. The developer put out like a little patch and just made that room a little bit easier. But the point is that there are these little puzzle mechanics that you have to navigate as you're playing the game, and they're pretty good. There are 6 rooms in total in the beta, however, only 5 are playable. I don't know if the 6th one is going to be unlocked at a further date, but as of right now, there's a total of 6, but you can only play 5. The developer joined my live stream last night, which I will link somewhere if you guys want to watch it, but I was asking the developer questions, and they said that they plan to add another 5 rooms to the game, bringing the total up to 11, but I'm not going to quote the developer on that necessarily. I'm not going to hold them to that, because anything's possible. They might get 2 more done, or they could get 10 done. I don't know, but their goal is to do 5 more. There are a couple kind of entities in the game, but it's nothing like the Backrooms entities, which I really hate comparing liminal spaces to the Backrooms or even the pool rooms because they are their own separate things. But there are kind of entities in this game, but they don't chase you, you can't be killed, nothing like that. One of them is like a cloud of black something that, kind of goes away if you get close. And then the other one is kind of the same thing, except rather than it being a cloud, it's a person. It's like a cloudy person of black smoke. And some of those will appear right in front of you. You'll notice it like it is front and center. They don't jump out at you, but they are there. The other one, it's kind of lingering out at the corner of your eye. You think you see it, but then it kind of disappears. So you're wondering to yourself, like, did I really see something or not? Fantastic. Now, let's talk about the audio for a second. This is kind of important. You will hear stuff like knocking on doors. You'll hear people walking behind you. Incredible, especially the walking behind you. I've turned around so many times thinking I'm going to see something and there's nothing there. It's fantastic. Now, one thing that I don't necessarily have a problem with, I actually personally enjoyed it, but I'll get to why it could be a problem, is that you will hear voices. You'll hear a woman gasp. You'll hear, they're like little whispers, and you'll hear, hello, over here, he's here, it's here, that sort of thing. You'll hear these whispers. And personally, I thought, man, this is creepy. This is adding to the vibe. But I had someone in chat say, hey, I've actually got schizophrenia, and while I understand this is a game and, I'm really good about figuring out what's real and what's not, the fact that I'm hearing this is almost triggering, and I thought that's a very good point. This could be triggering for some people. And so I think the dev should add a toggleable option to both the entities and the whispering and all that stuff. And the dev did say that they wanted to make a peaceful mode where all you do is walk through there. But I think the dev should take a slightly more in-depth approach and be able to toggle these things, because some people might like, the ghost guy, but they might not like those whispers. So fantastic element to the game, but I do hope that the dev can make that a toggleable option. Now, I do want to talk about the graphics and art. I'm pretty sure it's built in Unreal Engine 4, which is why it looks really, really good. And the aesthetics are deeply liminal. They're not the back rooms, they're not the pool rooms. Like I said, those are its own complete different entities. The back rooms did stem from a liminal picture on 4chan back in 2018. We're not going to get into the lore. And the pool rooms kind of evolved alongside that, kind of. But liminal spaces are their own thing. Liminal spaces are not the backrooms. The backrooms can be liminal, but liminal spaces are not the backrooms, if that makes sense. Kind of like how turtles and tortoises, that sort of thing. Liminal Shroud is setting itself apart from mainstream liminal media, if you can even call it mainstream liminal media. That's such a weird thing to say because it's not mainstream. Maybe when the A24 Backrooms movie comes out. Anyway, it's setting itself apart from other liminal space games. Many of the liminal space games I see on Steam are the backrooms, are the pool rooms, and it's like, okay, we've seen this before. Give me something new, give me something fresh, something different. And this game is hitting that liminal itch that I have. It's carving its own unique identity, and so far it's incredible. There are no backroom levels in the game. Not that I'm opposed to it, but there's no backroom levels. There's no pool room levels, which again, I'm not opposed to, but they're not in here. It's its own thing, and it's incredible. This is going to be a strong recommendation from me for any liminal space enthusiasts. It really captures the true essence of the game, and if you like liminal spaces, but you're like, man, I've seen the backrooms, I've seen the pool rooms, go check this game out. Go wishlist it. I've got some YouTube videos about it. Check it out. Put it on your wish list. It's going to be phenomenal. As for the time, the game is still in beta. It's a closed beta. You might be able to get a key if you can find a way to do it. I'm not going to, I'm not here to tell you how to do that, but it is in beta. You can't currently publicly play it. There might be a demo at some point, maybe public play tests. But anyway, the point is there are 5 playable levels. There's 1 inaccessible, 5 more planned. And I would say the average playtime per level is maybe about 15 minutes. I really don't remember because I've played this game before. In my first look, this is going to be a deeper dive video, which I might link somewhere as well. So I've already played it. I kind of know where to go, what to look for, that sort of thing. So I was able to breeze through it a little bit quicker. If you're new to the game, it might take you about 15 minutes. I really don't know since I'm not fresh to this. But just know that it will take you a few minutes. Some rooms might take a little bit longer than others, such as the radio room, but like I said earlier, the dev is implementing some changes to make it a little easier to understand, because that room, when I played it last night on the live stream, or 2 nights ago, whenever this goes live, I struggled in that room. I was having a hard time figuring out if I was doing things correctly, but it seems to be smoothed over and a lot easier to understand. But like I said, maybe about 15 minutes. The dev did tell me that they plan for the game to be released in spring of 26. Could be pushed back, could be moved forward, who knows, but the targeted window right now is spring 2026. The game doesn't have a price tag yet. I didn't even bother asking because it's so far away, it won't even matter. It seems like a pointless question to ask. So I can't really give you guys a ballpark on what the price is going to be, but it can't hurt to wishlist the game, check it out. Just keep tabs on it as it's currently being developed. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want to say this just yet because it's not an officially released game. It's not even a complete game. But if the game continues to go the way that it's going right now, I would be confident in saying once it's officially released, this might be my favorite liminal space game. If that doesn't speak volumes about how good this game just looks and plays and all that, if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what else does. So like I said, go wishlist it, check it out, and we're going to keep tabs on it. I'm going to stay in touch with the developer, check out new updates. We're going to keep tabs. And that's my deep dive of Liminal Shroud. If you got this far, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a little comment below. But if not, just know that I appreciate your viewership nonetheless. I also stream on Twitch. I have a Discord for both content creators and casual viewers alike, and I'm a Steam curator, so consider following me on all of those platforms as well. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut my video here. Mahoney out.